Now you're, don't please lick the lens. I can take the camera strap off. Good morning, Audrey. Yeah. Focus, yes. Good morning. It is December 2nd. It's much later than I would like. Getting up early is not on my agenda this year. Yeah, we're gonna start today off with some coffee and watching Vlogmases from yesterday. And then I've got a bunch of computer work I have to do, and then do a little bit of dyeing today. So back to your normal week. Nothing exciting. Maybe more cleaning today. We'll see. Probably just eating pineapple upside down cake all day. And I'm okay with that. Yeah. So we're getting ready to start dyeing for the day. We've got a pretty light dye schedule. I don't want to raise up my tripod, so I'm just trying to like lower myself into the screen. And as you are soon gonna find out, I just have a TikTok addiction. Welcome to Vlogmas. I have a problem. So most of any footage you see is probably gonna be me laughing at my phone at the dumbest things. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of dyeing. We got some of our computer stuff done. I have to do a little bit more this afternoon, but I want to finish watching all of my Vlogmases for the day. So we're gonna do, I think, 2 rounds of dyeing today, and we got to do some photographs for Instagram because we are gonna do a shop update this week, and eventually tackle the giant pile of yarn next to my desk because I have to reorganize and redo inventory. So that's probably gonna be tomorrow. Yeah, let's get dyeing. I'm just thinking about that TikTok.
Communicate by dancing? Yeah, dude, that's how bees are. How bees are? How bees are. Did you know that bees can...
All right, hopefully you can hear me over the fan. We are done with round 1 of dyeing. I realized that I haven't like sat down and explained what Vlogmas is. I do this every year. I just jump in and just pretend that everybody knows what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna sit down and record that in a little bit. I think I'm gonna try and get one more round done before I like break for lunch. I haven't decided yet. It's like 1 o'clock. I haven't eaten yet. No, that's a lie. I had a cake for breakfast. But yeah, not a very exciting day. I think our Christmassy activity today is going to be dehydrating orange slices to make a little garland. or making apple cider. I haven't decided yet. I don't know which one I want more. So yeah, it's not a very exciting Vlogmas day, not just working. Ooh, this is all right, we are done working for the day. I still haven't decided what holiday-y thing I'm gonna do today. I have so many just like random bangs, hairs going everywhere. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do apple cider. I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to slice. I have to slice more things for cider than I do orange slices. Damn it. Yeah, so we are done working for the day. We finished all of our computer work things, all of our dyeing, everything is drying. So we are going to sit down and work on our rad vent. I'm gonna put the camera down so I can knit and talk. Much better. So I am doing the rad vent cardigan by Amba O'Brien. That's what it is. I'm doing this out of my Throne of Glass advent. So I have day one, which is Glass Castle. It's terrible lighting to show you yarn. Sorry, I have The Office going on in the background. We've only got like 26 days left. And I am holding it double with a skein of Never Trust a Prince. I don't think it's not gonna show up very well. It's way too dark. On the mohair, hence why it's been dyed up for the shop this week, because mostly I thought the name went with Throne of Glass very well versus like any color thing. So it's not a spoiler, these are the tones of the advent, it's just the name made me chuckle, so I thought I would go with it. And I'm knitting the rad vent. I have cast it on. It's just a little wee thing. I am changing the pattern a little bit. So the pattern has you start off with your main color, which I took as, because it's an advent thing, color 25, since that's a full skein of yarn. But I didn't want to open that right away, mostly because I wanted to show this on Vlogmas. So I didn't want to like accidentally ruin it for anybody on day 3 of Advent, or Countdown to Christmas, as Joanna's sister calls it. So I did a provisional cast on waste yarn instead. It just looks like a mess. So then after I open up 25, I'll go back and I'll put the cuffs on. No big deal. I'm also going to try and change the pattern a little bit. She has you start, it's knit this, like on the bias, you cast on the cuffs, you knit the sleeve and then the body, and then you cast on the other half and seam it together, kind of like the Hope cardigan that I knit. But that would require me to start with color 24 on like the left side, which I don't want to do because I don't want to knit my advent backwards or like have to wait. I don't know. So I'm going to try and knit the first half the way she writes it and then like knit the other half backwards so I can just pick up with color 14 and knit down. I don't know if that's going to work. We'll see. It looks, the way she has, I'll show you back here so you can't see numbers. Like the way that she has the pattern written for each size, I think I could do it. I'm gonna have to sit down and like, not rewrite the directions, but change the directions so it says like increase instead of decrease. That way I don't forget and get confused. But yeah, that's my plan. So we'll see if it works. I don't know. I am excited to start it. I am excited for this cardigan. Yes. So if you are new here, this is Vlogmas. It is 24 days of vlogging. I try and include all the Christmassy things that we do, but because of pandemic times, I'm not sure how that's gonna go. But this is completely separate from the podcast, so if you don't wanna watch this and you wanna keep up with the podcast, feel free. You do you. Yeah, this is just a fun thing. I think it's our 4th year doing it. Sorry, there's utility trucks outside. And yeah, I don't usually do a lot of Christmassy things anyway. I think the biggest thing that we're missing is our trip to New York. We usually do 1 or 2 trips into the city around this time, one of which is usually for a trunk show, and then the other time Jake and I go in together. So we won't be doing that this year for obvious reasons. And there is like a Christmas party for his job, but it's just the people who work there, which is fine. And yeah, we haven't decided what we're gonna do for the holidays yet, so I don't know. We'll see. Usually we have to go to 3 different houses because that's how our family situation is, but I don't know what's gonna happen this year. Yeah, so we're just hanging out after work. Going to work on this Advent for a little bit, and then I've got a knit night with friends tonight, so I'll probably stop vlogging right before that because we usually go pretty late. We don't start till late, so sorry, I'm just slightly confused about everything. Yeah, so we're just gonna hang out and knit. I do have day 2 here. I have to wind it up still. There should be a clip of it in here with much better lighting. So yeah, Advent day 2. If I do something Christmassy, I'll try and record it. If not, I'll talk to you later. All right, so that was a very relaxing evening of knitting and some reading. This is terrible lighting, I apologize. Yeah, so it's 8 o'clock now. I am setting up for, I just stopped looking up, my knit night. So I'm going to have a glass of wine, a mug of tea, and knit until probably bedtime, maybe do some more reading. So yeah, I will sign off here. Day 2 of Vlogmas out. We'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Goodbye.